All right, it's that time of the month again where we give you guys our top 5 favorite songs for May. No need to drag it out. Let's get right into it. So number 5 for me is Simon and Garfunkel's Cecilia, and that's mainly because I listened to Fun Some Nights growing up, and Fun Some Nights sampled Cecilia. I don't know, was it? I think it was a sample.
Basically.
It was an actual sample. Anyway, It sounds so similar. So that song, even though I've never heard it.
It was like the impetus of something great.
Yeah, it's oddly nostalgic for me.
It was
and if I already like the sound of the sample, like if I listen to the original, I probably like that sound too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's my number 5.
My number 5 is Steely Dan, Reeling in the Years. Because, I don't know, it just sounds good and classic. I like how Steely Dan's kind of like jazz rock.
Yeah, that is a good one. All right, my number 4 is Kings of Leon, Use Somebody.
Oh,
that was a good one.
Use Somebody.
Yeah, I love the way he's like, Use Somebody.
That was good. That's a good song. My number 4 is Goo Goo Dolls, Iris. Because that was just like, kind of like that, Use Somebody. It just had that like, that ballad, but like modern ballad sound. I don't know.
My number 3 is Nirvana, In Bloom. And that is because that song is either in Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I forget which one, but I played that song, you know, on the little guitar controller.
Everything that's nostalgic. Like when
Who doesn't like nostalgia?
Okay, that's true. That's true.
And it doesn't mean it's not a good song. It's probably a good song, which is why I liked it when I was a kid.
You get like extra excited because it's like it gives context.
Yeah, because I never expect to actually recognize a song, so when I do, I get excited.
Yeah. My number 3 was Warren Uncle Tom's Cabin because it was like swampy and southern, but it was also like hard rock, like almost like metal, like heavy.
Right.
I thought that was a very fascinating song, and then I also like the acoustic, how they like start with acoustic and they build it to electric and go back to acoustic. It really just took me to like the Spanish moss and all the like trees and like the, you know, alligators and all that stuff, and I love it.
My number 2 is The Cars, Good Times Roll, and that song is fun to listen to.
Yeah.
It's like they had the little odd sound in the beginning that kind of throws you off. You're just not expecting that.
Yeah.
And then I did just like listen to it with you.
That song is so fun to listen to.
Any song that gets you to dancing and doing all that stuff, I like that song.
My number 2 was Tesla, What You Give, because it was just epic. I mean, that song was just like, they were just milking each note, you know, it was just like, I don't know. That one is very similar to my number 1. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a genre that I'm exploring now that, I don't know how to put this into words, but it's like an emotional song, almost like a ballad, but it's like so hard rock that it's not quite a ballad. I don't know, but...
You know they say you go to college and you find yourself in college?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we're doing with music.
Yeah, definitely.
I went to college. I didn't really find myself there. But with music, you learning a lot about yourself by like what you're interested in.
Right, like the little details and stuff.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's super weird. It's been odd.
Yeah.
Okay, so my honorable mention picks, I have 2. The first one is Sheryl Crow, My Favorite Mistake. And that one is honestly... because of the guitar in there.
Oh, what?
The guitar, like, listen to that one again. The guitar kind of stands out, makes it sound really good. I mean, her vocals are great. They're always great. I love her voice. Mm-hmm. But the guitar actually stands out in that song to me. And then the other one is on Tom Petty, I Won't Back Down.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
And I won't back down.
Yeah, his voice in there is just crazy. I don't know. It's very catchy.
What was the song? Remember, I was like, when we were watching it, I was like, where was it? Remember, it was like a song, modern day, that like got inspiration from that.
Oh, I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, though. I don't remember.
Oh!
It's like the same tune.
Yeah. Okay, my honorable mentions were Le Mans Neverending Story, because I just love that movie. And I barely even remember it, but like as soon as I heard that song, it took me back.
Yeah, Waterworks.
Yeah, it was really strange, because I barely remember the movie. I was so little, but it was like, I don't know. It was like an old friend, you know? It's just like something that you never thought you'd see again. I don't know. It was weird, but I really like that.
All right. My number 1 is PJ Harvey, Down by the Water. And that song...
Number 1?
Yes. Yes, that song is a good song, first of all. So, I mean, it's already... I don't need to say more than that, but on top of that, that song reminds me of you so much. It's like quirky in all the right ways. She doing her little dance with her little hands on her dress.
She has a
doing all this,
mouth.
you know, all this stuff like that. I mean, you don't have a big mouth, but you do all the like stuff she does with her hands, you know, pinky out, flick the wrist, all this kind of stuff. You know how girls do. You know, girls do all that feminine movement stuff. You do that, and you do the little weird dances she was doing, and like the way she wiggles and stuff.
Down by the water.
Like that song. I mean, you're probably like PJ Harvey reincarnation. Probably not even dead. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It really reminds me of you. And so that's why that's my number one song. Like, this is crazy.
Oh, wow.
I feel like I'm watching an alternate version of you when I watch that video. But if we didn't do the video, it probably wouldn't be my number one.
Yeah, the video adds.
But I like the song, too.
She's quite eccentric.
Oh, yeah.
My number one is Mr. Big, To Be With You. And it's so funny because when we checked it out, I don't feel like my reaction was like, whoa, I love it so much. Like, I feel like it was, I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I liked it. But I don't feel like I was like, whoa. But I've listened to it like a dozen times since.
Yeah, that song grew on you so fast. Like 2 days after we checked it out, you were singing it all day long.
Yeah.
All day.
So good.
It's so much you had me singing it.
Yeah, it's so good. Slow down, little girl. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I love it. I'm going to change the lyrics, though. Like, you know how, like, you change lyrics in a song to, like, fit. Like, I want to sing it. Like, if I have a little boy, I want to sing it to him. You know what I mean? And if we have, like, a little girl, it's like little girl in the song. So I'm like, I want to, like, adapt the lyrics so I can sing it to him and then sing it about an appropriate situation for a little child and stuff.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.